And welcome to Sammun-Mak's The Devil's Playhouse, Episode 2, The Tomb of Sammun-Mak. I am John MugiwaraJM, and let's begin. I was getting really sleepy after finishing the first episode of The Devil's Playhouse on Wednesday, and I wanted to try streaming during the day, see if I like it. So if, at the very most, I want to play the second episode of Sammun-Mak's Season 3. If I feel like keeping going, I will do episode 3 and then call it there. And I'm going to be using a guide this time to see how much quicker I can get it done that way. Because when I was playing it blind on episode 1, it took way too long. So plus, I want to get those missable trophies, and I found a guide that actually takes you step by step by step by step by step. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Yes, I want to start a new game. I love that intro. I wish Telltale still used it, but I guess they, with their more serious titles, they don't use it anymore. Man, this game came out like, what, 8 years ago?
This great city has been witness to many strange scenes.
Got to turn
none so
that down after I was watching Netflix last night.
Out here, beneath her slumbering streets, just
I also forgot to turn on
seconds ago.
subtitles.
An evil space ape, bent on world destruction, thwarted by a 6-foot-tall dog and a rabbity thing with psychic power. A tidy conclusion to an improbable story, or so it would seem. For about 5 nanoseconds, until our heroes turn and see something so unexplainable, so horrifying, as to render evil space apes suddenly quaint.
Part of the other reason I wanted to do this today is because if I do 2 and 3 today, then we can get 4 and 5 done on Wednesday, and then I'll be done with Sammun-Mak's forever. Unless I decide to play one of the older games.
How could you, Sam? There you stand, a sickening grin on your face, your great hairy mitts clutched around my dear little silky white neck. Mother warned me it would come to this, but I couldn't bring myself to believe her.
I could be wrong, Max, but I've got a hunch this isn't us. These horrifying skeletons are meant to convey a message of some sort. There's a story behind this grisly tableau. Aha, a note.
What's it say?
There's a story behind this grisly tableau. Look, a highly flammable reel of nitrate-coated film from the dawn of the age of cinema. I'll just pop it into this conveniently placed projector.
No fair, Sam. You got to pick the movie last time.
Shut up and enjoy the show, Max.
And this is where I was goofing up because of I goofed up in one of the missables. I'm like, nah, I'm done for the night. And then
Hey, that looks just like...
Thundering tintypes of Teddy Roosevelt and a 3-wheel baby carriage with a bonus jar of mustache wax. That's none other than my great-grandpa Samuth, with your great-grandpa Maximus.
I can't hear what they're saying.
It's a silent movie, little buddy. Filmed before the invention of vocal cords.
Can't find the volume knob, huh? Let me...
No, get away.
I want to mess with it.
Come on. Huh?
Something's happening, Sam. My aura is going all squirrely.
I feel it too, Max. Some irresistible force is pulling me through the frame of that movie.
We've got it, little buddy. The toy box is ours.
Not for long.
Kringle.
I want that toy box.
This is one of those situations where it would be helpful to have a gun.
Or psychic powers.
Psychic powers, that's right. We keep forgetting you've got unexplainable psychic powers.
Oh, yeah.
Where the Sam Hill are you hiding?
alright, so for this one's for Say Hi to the Nice People, Charlie, which requires me to do 21 ventriloquist prompts.
Good old Charlie Hotep. Thanks to him, I am gifted with the miraculous ability to
Oh my
throw
God,
my
he is
voice into
horrifying.
people and objects.
Yeah, I'm still not sure ventriloquism counts as a psychic power.
first going to use it on Samuth.
Shoot me if you must, but please, spare my little buddy.
Thanks a lot, Maximus.
And then on Kringle.
Here I am, inside this fat suit.
Wait a minute.
Where's the Tomb Idol?
Here we are, over here.
And then Weird Squid statue.
Ha! That sap Kringle will never find us in here.
Ha! Here you are.
Watch out for falling squid.
Let's take this toy box and skedaddle, little pal. Champion ventriloquizing, Maximus.
Now all we've got to do is read those hieroglyphics again and the door will open and we'll be golden.
Right. You don't remember how to read hieroglyphics, do you, Maximus?
Fat chance. But you do, right, Sam?
Uh-uh.
Oh, this is rich. Ho, 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 ho.
Huh. That was interesting. A little skimpy on character development.
That can't be the whole story. There must be... Yes.
Oh, great. Did we just, like, watch the end of the movie first?
No, I think that was the middle.
Which one's the beginning?
Not a clue. Which one do you want to try?
Okay, so... Use Real 1. The Sphinx challenge. And at last, the intro. I actually like this intro the most of all the ones they've done. Tomb of Sammun-Mak. Based on the scandalous 19th century Zoetrope, the lady visits her chiropractor. New York City, 1901.
Did the usher see us?
Nah, he's still fishing for us under the candy counter. Shh, show's about to start.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, devotees of the uncanny and the bizarre. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Monsieur Paperweight, and I bear great
Monsieur
pride
Paperweight.
in archaeological discovery of earth-shattering proportions. My friends, I present to you the Sphinx.
Ugh, it's horrible, Samuth. The face of pure evil.
The stage is that way, schmucko.
It is said she will yield her secrets only to one whose powers are equal to those of Sammun-Mak himself. Might you be that favored individual? I have come to your fair city today to issue a challenge. What you see before you is not merely a pasteboard facsimile, but a perfect recreation of the tomb's outer fortifications. To the one who makes it through the gate, I offer 2 tickets to Egypt and a chance for the adventure of a lifetime.
You get any of that, Sam?
Prize for the guys who can bust through that thing.
Busting things is our specialite.
You could say that it makes them feel good. All right, let me turn the subtitles on before I forget. Where's... Okay.
How about a cookie, Kringle?
Go away!
Oh,
It's just my pal here hasn't eaten in 72 hours.
and you had such a kindly face.
Oh, for the love of... Okay, but just one, savvy?
Excuse me, mister.
No, no more toilet breaks till the job's done right, understand?
We're not your underlings.
Huh? I got no statements for the press.
I don't get it. What's an important-looking guy like you doing in a 2-bit amusement palace like this?
What's to get? This paperweight character says he's made some kind of big discovery of a toy-related nature. I make it my business to keep up with all new developments on the toy front, okay?
Oh yeah, that's why Santa's involved in all this.
Why aren't you up there attempting the challenge of the Sphinx?
My underlings are handling that for me.
I see. Scared to try it yourself, huh?
Scared? Nicholas St. Kringle is scared of nothing.
Well,
You fell down. Here, let me help you up.
Keep your pincers off me, you drooling little cretin! If you had the teaspoon of brains necessary to do your job, I wouldn't be down here. You're all idiots, understand? I can't even believe I hired you in the first place. You know
Okay, what do we got here? Inventory list, profits, losses, naughty, nice? Employee addresses. Looks like Kringle's employees all live in that elf ghetto.
You mean Little Arctic Circle?
family's nuts. I tell you what, I don't. You can take him and him and him and get out of here.
Ah, here come a couple of hardy specimens. Gentlemen of the boulevards, no doubt.
Did he just call us what I think he did?
Honest mistake.
Ooh!
What in God's name you doing with that can of nuts? Well, that was a disconcerting twist on an old joke.
Power came from me, Samus. My body's all tingly. I've never felt anything like it.
You may notice a lot of bodily changes over the next few years, little buddy. It's all part of...
Wanna do it again? Hey!
Now, where did they run off to?
The Sphinx has awakened. You are indeed a seeker of substance.
We like to say he's pleasantly plump.
Place your offering in the divine nostrils.
the divine odor of chocolate chips prove pleasing to thy nasal cavities.
Very good. You have passed the first threshold. Now, recite the words of the inscription.
Unsuccessful ploy, embarrassing gambit, feeble effort, vain attempt, desperate bluff.
Open up, or I take the leash off my little buddy here. You don't want to tangle with my little buddy.
Oh boy!
My hieroglyphics are a little rusty.
Ooh, funny papers.
Yeah, but they're all in hieroglyphics.
Where are we going, Samus?
Little Arctic Circle.
Hey, don't apologize for being late. I'm streaming, like off the, like I'm just streaming like on a fucking whim. So.
Filthy elves! You pollute the sacred relics of the mole people.
Oh, lay off! Go on, burrow back where you came from.
Yeah, go chew on an earthworm, you friggin' underground.
Holy shit!
I curse you.
Ooh, I'm quaking in me little elfin booties.
Why can't we all get along, Samus?
Because most of us are. Little buddy.
I forgot to turn my phone all the way down.
Hey, Slushy! Get the dog in the suit.
Nice hat, mister. What's the matter? Yous get off at the wrong stop or something?
Swells like yous generally steer clear of Little Arctic Circle.
Something tells me this is all a reference to the casual racism of the early 19th century, or 20th century.
What in God's name are you doing with that can of nuts?
Boykin, what does it look like?
Special job for Mr. K himself.
We's in the toy and novelty racket, see? We swiped, that is, we managed to acquire this nifty
Jack
little
Peanut, thank you for the
gizmo.
105
Plus
bits.
a couple of interesting features.
That's my first 105.
Fortune selling it over the holidays.
Which means
That's my first $1.05 over the new pay period.
Give it up. You'll never
Thank you
manage
very
to
much.
reverse
And let me
engineer
it
that
says
can
let me
of
know
nuts.
if you need
It only works in the presence of Max's ineffable aura.
a hint. I'm following a guide because I want to test if following the guide makes us go along faster.
Go on, you chumps got no more claim on this.
Like, it's like a
can than we do.
step-by-step
Only we
guide I
got it,
found
and we're keeping it,
on the
see?
same website as the other one we
You
used.
bonsai bandits!
No, Maximus? I think we should go.
And it checks off like when you do a certain step. It's like, oh hey, here's you get this, or you're working your way towards this trophy by doing this thing.
See you in the funny papers, suckers.
Wait a minute. The boss will pay big if we bring him a great new concept.
And it's true, we ain't getting nowhere with this can of nuts.
Tell you what, Polly, we might be willing to work out a trade. Give us your toy idea. If it's really a winner like you say, we'll let you have the can. No fuss.
As a matter of fact,
You got nothing.
we got something all right, but we're holding out on you.
Gotta clear it with the boss first.
You do that. Come back when you're ready to talk toys. And if your idea's as hot as you say, we'll kick the can over to you.
Kick the can. Good one, Slushy.
Shut up.
Those round-headed rats! They can't do this to me! I mean him! That can of nuts belongs to Maximus by right of psychic possession!
I know, but unless our great-grandpas can dig up a great toy idea, I'm afraid they're out of luck.
I'm assuming this is Samus and Maximus's office. A stellar apartment. Now, hopefully, in hovels like there. I didn't get to read that. Damn it. No, that's her office.
Maybe we came at a bad time.
What's this?
Do not touch. Is visual component of powerful curse I am throwing on elf out the window. He think he can make on me smart guy wise crack. Ha! We see how smart he feel after he become a vampire.
An umpire?
No, with the sucking of blood and the sleeping in coffins.
Oh, a vampire.
One thing I do like is how each episode has a different mechanic for puzzles. Yeah, and hopefully there's not a trophy for knocking Max around all the time, because I just went back and did that missable for last time, and we're moving on now.
Excuse me, sir or madam. I can see you're busy muttering to yourself, but...
Why you break my concentration on curse? You in cahoots with disgusting elves, no?
No.
Wait! Nicht gelesen diese Fizzle einzufällt. It is you, not boy.
Sumith, she just called me Nut Boy.
The one with great power from body to squish himself down to kind of nut, yeah?
Oh, yeah, it's me, Nut Boy.
Not boy. Oh, rotten, stinking, disc-sick elves. So long I am searching after sacred cannonauts stolen from tomb of Sammun-Mak. To find it in theater, to see the making with glorious magic, not boy squished down with fat doggy friend.
Huh?
And then to lose it to grubby little sacrilegious maggot elves. Oh, for the strength of 10 moles to crush them to paste.
You seem upset.
Would you like to talk about it?
You, not boy and fat doggy friend. You will come to aid of pitiful mole woman. You will take cannonauts back from nasty elves and bring it to mole woman.
Sure.
The first part, anyway.
And perhaps there is something mole woman can do for you.
We can't get through this gate till we read the inscription.
It wouldn't be so hard, only they went and wrote it in some crazy picture language.
Remind me what the symbols are, and I will tell you how the inscription reads.
Well, as I recall, there was a foot, a snake, then 2 squiggles, and a bird.
A foot, a snake, 2 squiggles, and a bird.
How would you say that in ancient Egyptian?
Foot, snake, squiggle, squiggle, bird.
Works for me.
Hey, hieroglyphics are easy. I didn't realize this was going to be one of those educational movies.
Keep watching. We're in need of a hearty chuckle. Can you read us something from your hieroglyphic funny pages?
Let me see. Oh, this is a good one. Mole mates creating much merriment up and down the Nile. In first panel, husband mole say to wife, "You very angry with me, no?" You can see it's true because wife mole have scorpions crawling from the eyes. In second panel, husband say, "It's because you caught me." Oh, how you say making the monkey dance with the beautiful temple mole maiden who have the sensuous quivering nostrils. And in the third panel, husband is falling over backwards from great astonishment when the wife saying to him, "No, it's because you cut the cucumber lengthwise." Oh, you get it? Because who cuts a cucumber lengthwise? It's crazy, no? I mean, can you imagine what kind of crazy nut would... Americans have no sense of humor.
Keep on cursing.
Okie dokie.
Want to skip ahead to the good part?
So yeah, I was gonna stream this like around my later time, but Rich and I were almost done. We're almost done recording Final Fantasy 15, but we got really tired, so we're gonna record more of that tonight, and then we're gonna finish the game. So I figured let's do this during the.
Don't you remember your hieroglyphics?
Let's do this during the afternoon.
Foot, snake, squeagle, squeagle, bird.
You remembered.
That's the way it is with foreign languages, little buddy. It's easy to get out of practice, but once you... Yipe!
Donner and bullets and foiled again. They're getting away.
The journey home.
Well, little buddy, here we are, fresh from a successful tomb raiding expedition in lower Middle Egypt, back on board the Desorian Express, bound for New York City.
Remind me, Samuth, how did we manage to undo that security spell and swipe the Devil's Toy Box from the family of guardian moles?
Beats the hell out of me. Who can remember? The important thing is, the toy box is safe and sound right here in our... Holy Hercule Poirot in a blood-soaked bathtub with a full set of dental records and a mud-caked work boot with 2 missing treads. We've been robbed.
It must have happened while we were stacking up on ketchup packets in the snack car.
Which means the culprit is on this train.
Maybe. Oh, watch that be like Hugh Bliss. Is Hugh Bliss's ancestor.
Pringle likes cookies.
Maybe the toy box is stashed behind all this luggage.
Possibly. Let's start unloading. Nope, not there.
Oh, this ventriloquist dummy creeps me out.
I have awakened from the sleep of 1,000 years.
Alright, that's 5 out of 21 ventriloquism targets.
Hello, boss. We was only...
It ain't him. Just had too much from New York. Yeah?
What are you elves doing on this train?
We go where Kringle goes. We're his retinue like. Only he don't know nothing about our secret project.
I'm obviously supposed to ask you about this secret project.
I ain't authorized to talk about it. You'll have to talk to the project manager. Hey, Slushy!
What's up, dog?
Oh, it's a vampire elf. At least he looks like one. Secret project.
What's this secret project everybody's talking about?
It's a new toy. Oh boy, what a toy. This baby'll have old man Kringle turning backflips once we spring it on him. Just putting the finishing touches on it now.
Can you give us a sneak peek?
We ain't letting the cat out of the bag, not yet. Gotta get it kid tested first to make absolutely certain we got a winner.
Wait right there. I've got the perfect kid for you.
Yeah? That's fantastic, pal. Send him over.
Ventriloquism target 6.
took the toy chest.
What? That didn't come from me. I can't wait forever, buddy.
Hey, baby Amelia Earhart. She's napping.
I have awakened from the sleep of 1,000 years.
No devil's toy box in there.
So you're the type that would barge in on a girl and interrupt her nap time, eh? Can't say I'm surprised. What can I do for you fellows?
You nap to Ride of the Valkyries?
Always have. Puts me out like a light.
Shows you how different people are. I always fall asleep to the tears of a clown.
Poor old Chuckles.
I think his shackles are too tight.
Bye-bye, baby.
Alright, hold on a second. My printer just decided to start printing something. My printer was on. I forgot to turn it off. Walk out of Amelia's room, exit to blue car. Where's the exit to the blue car? Oh, here we go.
You're the
Oh,
European
that
jerk
guy.
Maximus and me stuck on the wall back in the tomb of Sammun-Mak.
Please, this is ancient history. Let go. Move on.
Nah.
Hope we're interrupting something.
Not at all. I was just leaving. I won't rest till you give me the you know what.
Goodbye, Jürgen.
Whatever.
Oh, excuse me. I'm really sneezy today. Maybe it's the changing of the season finally. Wait a second. I'm in the green car now, right? Because it wasn't like that yesterday.
I
I've got something for you, Jurgen.
At last! Give me the letter!
I bared my soul in it.
Oh, I am so touched to the core of my being. Let me put it among my keepsakes.
Then go back to the blue car. And then green car again.
Nobody home. Garlic, crosses, and wolfsbane. What do you make of that, little buddy?
Jesus pesto?
Methinks somebody's trying to ward off vampires.
Don't say methinks, Samuth.
Well, I can tell that later on it didn't work.
Jorgen, what is this itch that spreads across my dewy young mole skin whenever you are near?
Ah, gross. That's fucking disgusting.
Read it. Read it.
Whenever you are near, it is love, and only your long, pale fingers can scratch it. Do you itch for me as well? No need to answer. I can see the agony in your eyes when we're together.
Yeah, I'll bet.
But I must beg you to keep our love a secret for now. My ogre of a father would have a fit. He doesn't realize I'm no longer his little girl, and my grandfather has this crazy irrational hatred for people from Stuttgart.
Interesting.
Be patient, my prince. There's a place for us. A place where moles and Germans can lock lips for eternity.
I think I know what that place is called.
Your love kitten, Nefertiti.
Ah, now we're getting to the good part.
Yeah, but is it a romance or horror?
There's a difference?
Should we go back to the earlier reel or skip ahead to the next one?
Train to Egypt. So is this episode contained entirely in these reels? And then, like, when you solved it all, it's all over? Because that's what it's looking like.
Well, little buddy, here we are, bound for adventure on
Okay, that's what I thought.
Orient Express, Egypt, land of ancient tombs and odd-looking humanoid figures with animal heads.
I'm scared, Samuth. What if we don't fit in?
We've got to. Mr. Paperweight has charged us with an important mission, and we can't let him down.
I hope it involves asks. I love asks.
You love the word asks.
Tickets, please. Please get out your tickets.
Now remember, don't breathe a word about our mission. We can't let a soul know we're headed
To the tomb of Sammun-Mak to bring back the devil's toy box.
cascading Cupid dolls and the four-color funny pages smeared with spaghetti.
Name's Earhart. Baby Amelia Earhart, the famous lost kid. Perhaps you've seen my milk carton?
I have.
I'm a spirited little tyke. Lit off from the nursery one day and never looked back. I'm out for adventure, and I figure you might be needing a cute little sidekick.
I've already got a cute little sidekick.
Yeah, we don't need to see it, Samuth. Not necessarily.
Jesus, Max.
Reduce your tickets.
Tickets. I'll take those.
I don't think
Nothing
so.
doing.
Oh, fuck.
Open up and show your tickets.
Everyone, be quiet.
And invisible.
I hope you've a plan.
Open this trunk! Open it this instant, do you hear me? You can't get rid of me this easily, I know
coming in. I hear voices in there. What's going on?
There was somebody gabbing in here.
There's somebody inside this trunk, you ninny!
No, there isn't!
Don't open that.
Now see here, Railway Regulation number 268 plainly states that any talking piece of baggage may be inspected by the conductor. And I'm the conductor, ain't I? Aha! Oh!
Ouch!
More like a mental equipment malfunction. Should we try another reel?
Wait, I think I chose the wrong reel. Yeah, I'm supposed to go back to train reel 2.
We've got to beat the Spunks challenge.
Or what?
Want to skip ahead to the good part?
Oh, you had to put her to sleep while in the trunk. Yeah, that's what it says. I just hit.
She won't shut up, Santa!
I know what to do. I'm great with kids. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say a word.
Open up, I say!
We gotta hide!
I'm coming in! Looks empty. Huh. Nobody here. Reckon I were wrong.
That was a close call.
Lucky for us, we played that tour in Gutter Demeron.
We sure put one over on that sap of a conductor, didn't we, partners?
Partners? Last time, kid, you're not joining our outfit.
Nonsense! This is just the beginning. We've got an endless series of marvelous adventures ahead of us.
One endless series of marvelous adventures later.
No fanfare.
You'll find it's not so easy to impress these Egyptian types with your magic act, little buddy. These jokers ingest sorcery with their mother's milk.
Speaking of which, it looks like we finally managed to lose that pesky baby Amelia Earhart.
By George, you're right. That was a clever move, pointing her at that mirage and telling her it was an oasis.
Oh, little kids are so trusting.
Now, let's get down to the business at hand. We've got to find the Devil's Toy Box before it's scooped up by some disreputable tomb raiders.
More disreputable than us, you mean?
Look for a hidden passageway leading to an endless labyrinth. No doubt we'll encounter a dizzying array of fiendish death traps, but if we keep our wits about us...
Found it!
About time.
Whee!
Stop quaking with girlish timidity, Maximus.
It isn't that. It's my psychic aura. It's acting up again, Samus. Something within that toy box is calling out to me. Samus! It's a ventriloquist dummy!
Don't panic, little buddy. It could be a fake.
You know what that ventriloquist dummy looks like?
Well, what have we here? Tomb
He
Raiders?
looks like the guy in Majora's
We
Mask
haven't had a good raid
who was cursed by the mummy.
50 years.
and has that weird looking face.
Sit tight for a minute.
Forget his name.
I'm afraid you caught us with our trousers down, so to speak. Haven't bothered to reset the security system in, I don't know how long. Now then, protection spell looks to be in order. There, that ought to do the trick. Nothing beats a good old-fashioned protection spell. Now don't touch that toy box if you value your hide.
Touch protected toy box.
You think it's safe to touch it now?
Ah, fudge. I was hoping these two would put up some kind of challenge.
I don't think that's the way the story's supposed to end. Let's back it up and try it again.
There goes my aura again. I must have that dummy. Was that a...
Yes, little buddy? It looks like you got your asp.
And it's a big asp, too. Whee!
No, I have to go to the right of the altar. And my game froze. Or it's loading. I don't know which. Looks to me like froze. Well, I just unfroze it.
Over here! You are wanting the devil's toy box, yeah? I can help you, but you must help me first.
What's your problem? Bad accent?
No, I have been confined on this accursed wall for decades. You must free me. Bitte?
What do we need to do to get you down from there?
Do you see the bust of Sammun-Mak? There's a secret clasp underneath it. Release the clasp and I am released from the wall. Your grateful servant.
Hang tight.
I'm good at that. Glorious third dimension! Oh, blessed relief! I'm free!
Now we're on there. On the wall.
And you're not. So sorry. Gotta run.
Wait, you said you'd help us land the devil's toy box.
Do not be silly. What would a couple of bas-reliefs want with a toy box? Choose!
Infidels!
Vipers! You have removed the sacred bust of Sammun-Mak.
For your sins, you must remain on this wall.
Okay, fair enough. For how long?
For eternity!
I don't get it.
Okay, for reals, there's gotta be some way around this stuck on the wall for eternity hoo-ha.
Well...
Yeah? Come on.
Well, we have to let you off if you can answer the riddle of the Sphinx.
Which no one ever has.
Let's hear the riddle.
All right. You who raid the Pharaoh's tomb, much deserving of your doom. If you want to save your hide, tell us what the gods deride.
What the gods deride. To cut the cucumber lengthwise?
Boy, that's a good one!
Never gets old, does it?
We're free!
And we've still got the bust of Sammun-Mak.
Burial chamber of Sammun-Mak. Die here and funeral expenses are on the house.
Come on, cutie. Come to Grandpa.
Why, you sly old rascal.
Whoa, stay back, fellas. I'm talking to her.
Hello, boys.
Bouncing boomerangs at a barbecue. She's back.
Never underestimate an independent woman.
Ain't she a caution? Just like my granddaughter used to be not so long ago. Yeah, come on. Come to Grandpa. Grandpa's got toys.
I like toys.
You keep your distance. No tomb raiders allowed in the burial chamber. Can't say I didn't warn you.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's the way the story is supposed to end. Let's back it up and try it again. Tourist brochures, eh? Planning a little vacation?
Yep, Benny and the kid think I could do with a little airing out. Been in this tomb so long, I'm starting to grow mold. Problem is, there's just so many darn places to visit. Say, where you boys from?
You wouldn't have heard of it. A little town called Stuttgart.
Stuttgart? You mean to tell me I've been standing here talking to a couple of dang dad-blasted Stuttgarterians?
What's your language, Gramps?
No cursing in the burial chamber.
Oh, ho, ho. You ain't experienced cursing till you got a snootful of my extra spicy bad luck whammy.
Call it. Heads or tails?
Tails. No heads. Hell, no tails.
You lose.
And I guess we've been cursed. Oh no, this is the door we went in.
Two doorways.
Out! Two doorways.
I just said that.
The doorway of life and the doorway of death. Choose aright, and you will pass through to the Chamber of Delight, wherein our greatest treasure resides. Choose a wrong.
A wrong?
And a mighty scimitar will strike from above and slice you cleanly in half. Proceed, if you dare.
Death number 5.
You little buddy.
No, after you!
Ah! It appears your luck has finally run out!
That was a gruesome ending.
Yes, but not the gruesome ending we're looking for. Let's back it up and try it again.
Hey! Don't throw things through the doorway of death! Do you want to dull the blades?
Our bus must have busted the mechanism.
Tedious but enjoyable. Don't worry, trespassman loses heart. Ah, damn
Right
it.
there, buckos! Can't you read hieroglyphics?
It's a turn and a leaf.
Exactly. Turn and leaf. The two of us want to be alone. We happen to be sharing a super intimate moment. Marquis, lover boy.
Lover boy?
It's the dummy!
His name is Charlie Hotep. Now, are you gonna keep away, or do I have to sick spot on you? What?
Stay sullen, kid.
Shut up! That's it! You violated my inner sanctum!
Ew.
Go get him, Spot!
And I'm just gonna wait for the snake to kill me. And that's 6 out of 9.
Snacks for Charlie and me? Oh, Spot! You're such a good snake.
I don't think that's the way the story is supposed to end. Let's back it up and try it again.
What? Again? Can't you see Charlie and me want to be alone? Go get him, Spot! A can of nuts for our tea party? You're the best little snake in the whole world. Well, Charlie, you finally got me alone. Now's your chance to murmur those 3 little words.
We're out of here!
Huh? You! See how you like Nefertiti's curse! Wait a minute, how does it go? Oh yeah.
Maximus! Say something, little buddy.
Moo.
Whew, he's all right. Practice makes perfect, kid. I'm sure you'll improve.
Oh, I hate you! You ruined my whole life!
Charlie, you and I are going to make beautiful music together. I can't hold it inside any longer. I love you, Samus and Maximus. I want to be your mole. I want to have your puppies. There, I've said it.
Nefertiti!
I didn't...
If I hadn't just heard it with my own ears, I'd have never believed it.
But it wasn't...
I've got no choice but to blast you fellows with the Sexo-Rejexo hex. Brace yourselves. Until the curse wears off, the very sound of your voice will repulse the opposite sex.
Whee!
They weren't getting much tail anyway. Oh, right.
Psychic ventriloquism.
By the way, Nefertiti, you were adopted.
Oh, thank God!
What? No, that wasn't me.
Let me show you how this two doorways gizmo works.
What? No, that wasn't me.
Nefertiti, you're grounded for life.
I've been grounded for life my whole life!
What? No, that wasn't me.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee!
And then use the door.
Whee! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee!
Psychic ventriloquism. Psychic ventriloquism.
Jesus, I need to walk. Okay, I have to walk away from the right niche.
Psychic ventriloquism.
I think I can't be right next to them.
Psychic ventriloquism.
I sure loves me that bust. I'm a bust man. I sure loves me that bust. I'm a bust man.
Use ventriloquism on squid statue.
You'd be upset too if you looked like me. Whee!
You keep your distance. No tomb raiders allowed in the burial chamber.
I eat little children for breakfast.
What? I didn't say that.
Sam and Max are my best friends. Please let them into the burial chamber.
What? No, they aren't. Don't!
I have awakened from the sleep of 1,000 years.
Eh? Oh, that's nice.
Look, Samus, hieroglyphic blocks.
The time-honored method of introducing children to the joy of cultic incantations.
Use Reel 3, The Journey Home.
Somebody on this train has our toy box, and
Our compartment didn't come with a weird occult shrine in the closet.
this must be the deluxe suite. That cephalopod has a familiar face.
It's the guy from the tomb. Looks like he's lost weight.
Walk out of the cabin towards the mole's room. Now, it wants me to make a second save. So I'm going to follow that.
Look at the time. I must be going. Please consider my offer.
As a responsible adult, I feel it's my duty to give you this.
Hey!
Huh? My dearest Jurgen? Dewy young moleskin? Long pale fingers? Nefertiti!
Dad! We're in love!
You are not!
I hope I am not interrupting anything.
Debaucher, cradle robber, despoiler of innocence!
Perhaps this is a bad time.
I curse you!
No!
Whatever.
Sexo Hexo Rejecto, I think it was called.
You've ruined my life! Again!
You'll survive.
Yeah? Survive this!
The whole scene hex.
I don't like this any better than you do, little buddy.
Oh, no.
Nature's miracle. Keep working at it.
Max, let's never speak that again.
No point in that. Kringle likes milk.
Christmas Eve.
Sounds like Kringle.
What do you want? I'm busy in here.
Room service.
For the love of Blitzen, it's about damn time. Yeah, hold on a minute. Cookies and milk, and they threw in a free can of nuts to make up for the inconvenience. You're bad for me, you naughty little snacks. But you go down so good. What the holly berries?
He's out cold.
It's empty.
What? You mean I gave up my precious milk for nothing?
Yep.
Wait a minute. There's a note. The Brotherhood of Yog-Sothoth. Who could have written this?
Who indeed?
Oh, I would. I big double cross! Out, damn you, out!
What now? Nah.
Hope we're interrupting something.
Not at all. I was just leaving. I won't rest till you give me the you know what.
Goodbye, Jürgen.
Whatever.
Ahem.
Yes.
Are you a brother?
Was?
You know, the Brotherhood of Yog-Sothoth.
You too? Oh, I am so happy to see you. I have not been to a chapter meeting in 50 years. Tell me, how is it chanting nowadays?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
Tenor section could use a little beefing up.
Oh, I am a tenor.
Perfect.
I'll introduce you to the boys when we get together for bocce next Tuesday.
Oh, joy! I have been... Wait. Brothers in the Order of Yog-Sothoth do not play bocce.
Did I say bocce? I meant...
You are imposters!
We're watching you, Jürgen.
Yeah, like I care.
And now I gotta reload the save I just made. That was an optional. Well, like a totally missable. Is this episode almost over? Because I'm starting to see like a couple of trophy unlock things on here.
Look at the time. I must be going.
Aww.
Please consider my offer.
Hey, remember us?
Of course. You're the wise guys who made off with the Devil's Toy Box, the treasure we moles have been guarding for almost 6,000 years.
After all we've been through together in Reel 2, I feel I can speak freely.
Yes?
I'm sorry to report that your daughter is harboring a massive crush.
On whom?
On us.
Still? Well then I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to hit you again with the old Sexo-Rejexo X. Until the curse wears off, the very sound of your voice will repulse the opposite sex.
Keep riding the rails, Mr. Molman.
Okay.
Almost. All right.
Yeah?
Let me talk to Slushy.
What's up, dog?
Wait right there. I've got the perfect kid for you.
Yeah? That's fantastic, pal! Send him over!
Okay, boys, cut to the punchline.
It's playtime.
Really liked it then?
Liked it? I adored it. Haven't had that much fun in ages. Made me feel like a 16-month-old again.
Hot dog, that's just what we was hoping to hear. Thanks, kid.
Revelatory. Positively revelatory. I dare say that toy has changed the course of my entire life. It's a model biplane.
Yeah, you could say that.
Should we go back to the earlier reel or skip ahead to the next one? We've got to beat the Spunks challenge.
We've only been at this for about an hour and a half. I could do episode 3 too, and then we can do 4 and 5 on Wednesday.
It's JoJo and Bunny Boy.
Some guys don't know how to... Toy stores closed for the day, gentlemen.
To use, anyhow.
We've got a toy idea that'll knock your stripy socks off.
Lay it on us. If it's as good as you say, we'll happily hand this can of nuts over to you.
It's a toy biplane.
He's onto something there. Air travel's the latest thing.
It can't miss. Snowcone, get the boys working on a prototype. Post haste. I'll spring it on the boss when he's good and jollied up on milk and cookies. It's a cinch he'll give us the old ho-ho-ho.
Raises all around.
And you don't mind giving us that can?
Oh, that. Love to, Mac, but, me friend here's sort of attached to it.
Yeah, it's like it's part of him.
What do you say we remove some parts from some elves?
After you. comes out of them when they splatter.
Well, sure. People use it to thicken eggnog.
Jesus.
Extra! Immigrant population tops 1 million. Mayor urges calm. Jabbering heathens can make decent Americans.
Who can penetrate the gate of the Sphinx?
Hey, didn't he steal this shtick from Miss Lizzie and her boisterous barmaids?
I don't think so. This act doesn't have a chimp.
If at first you don't succeed, place your offering in the divine nostrils.
May the divine odor of chocolate chips prove pleasing to thy nasal cavities.
Very good. You have passed the first threshold. Now, recite the words of the inscription.
Foot, snake, squeagle, squeagle, bird.
Well done, my friends. Now, there's only one barrier between yourselves and ultimate victory.
You chattering little ice monkey! If those two chuckleheads beat us to the prize!
Don't worry about it, boss. Oh, so they got lucky on the password. Luck ain't gonna get them through that gate.
You've done it! You have beaten the challenge of the Sphinx! You are the gifted one I have been searching for.
I'm the gifted one.
I'm his manager.
No matter, I've got tickets for both of you. Tomorrow morning, you set off for sunny Egypt aboard the Disorient Express.
Gee, thanks.
I may weep with gratitude.
But that's not all. An even more fabulous prize awaits you, and another challenge should you choose to accept it. I charge you with the task of delving into the actual tomb of Sammun-Mak and recovering the legendary Devil's Toy Box.
Is that all?
Say no more. We're on the case.
Time to roll out Plan B.
Score one for the great-grandparents.
Yeah, but I bet you Kringle and the elves beat them to the chest.
You're nuts. Don't listen to him, fellas.
Now for Reel 2 in the tomb.
You keep your distance. No tomb raiders allowed in the burial chamber.
Walk down the hallway to find the door. Use door. Oh, isn't that interesting?
Hey, we're the meat-based version of us again.
Now, to scramble this security spell. Great. They're welded in place.
Wait a minute. I don't have the hieroglyphic blocks? How in the fuck?
No point in that. That's a good crocodile-headed tomb guardian. Pay your respects to Sammun-Mak. You might want to let your buddy over there know to bow in this direction.
I think I was supposed to get them from that toy room.
That's a good crocodile-headed tomb guardian. Pay your respects to Sammun-Mak. You might want to let your buddy...
You keep your...
Wanna go on a ride?
Look, Salmon! Hieroglyphic blocks!
The time-honored method of introducing children to the joy of cultic incantations. Say, Gramps.
What can I do for you, gents?
Nice blocks.
Hieroglyphic blocks. Used them to teach my little Nefertiti how to spell way back in the day. Come on, princess.
Alright, there's a
I've
step
got some
skipped in
blocks
here.
for you to play with.
Can I have them?
You're a little old to be playing with blocks, ain't you?
Stay vague.
Eh?
I don't give cookies to just anyone. We were only kidding about being from Stuttgart.
Yeah, we hate those Stuttgartarians as much as you do.
Oh, well then, I take the curse back.
Hey, look, a four-leaf clover.
Wanna go on a ride?
Can't say I did.
Alright, I'm doing something wrong.
No. Say, Gramps. Say, Gramps, you know that spell of protection you put on the Devil's Toy Box? We just cracked it.
Yep, we nabbed the treasure and we're on our way. Just stopped in to say goodbye.
Nice try, fellas. That security spell is pretty near foolproof, I reckon. I cast it many times, and it ain't failed me yet.
Stay vague.
Eh?
Yeah, I think I have to get that coffin open too.
I have awakened from the sleep of 1,000 years.
Eh? Oh, that's nice.
I eat little children for breakfast.
What? I didn't say that.
Sam and Max are my best friends. Please let them into the burial chamber.
What? No, they aren't. Don't!
Hey, Gramps, who's in the sarcophagus?
Well, let's see if you can guess. You're in the tomb of Sammun-Mak.
Wait, don't help us.
There must be a way to undo that protection spell so we can get our hands on the Devil's Toy Box. Hey, Gramps.
Wait.
Wanna go on a run?
Did that already.
I don't give cookies to just anyone.
Oh, so now you want to be friends, do you? Well, buzz off, boys. I'm busy.
I don't give cookies to... Want to take a peek inside the burial chamber, Maximus?
You first. I'm allergic to deadly traps.
Not to nitpick, but is ventriloquism really a psychic power?
Of course! I can predict exactly what my dummy's going to say before he says it.
Yeah, I don't know how I got that open. Excuse me.
Wanna go on a ride?
I think I figured it out.
Say hi to Grandpa!
Well, look
There
who
we
dropped
go.
in. Ain't you a lively little wiggler?
I'm afraid I must be going.
Wait, Grandpa's got a story for you. Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, there was a family of adorable bunny rabbits. Now, these little rabbits lived in a hole at the bottom of a fir tree. That seemed like a contradiction, doesn't it? A tree with fur on it. But it was a funny forest, and they was funny little bunnies. Well, one day, these bunnies come out from under the tree, and there was a big old wolf.
Oh, good. I was waiting for Grandpa Samuth to pick those up. His inventory was looking so empty.
Little scamp got away. Come on back. Whoops. Let you slip in, did I? Well, I guess you can stay.
There we go.
It's a perfectly fine protection spell, but I think we can improve it. Now that's an inscription.
What's all the commotion? Did I cast that protection spell, or didn't I? Can't remember. Well, no harm in giving it another shot.
Look! No moles in sight. Stone Guardian guys, otherwise occupied.
Unbreakable spell of protection, broken.
Nothing standing between us and that toy box but air. Come on, little buddy. Let's go get it. I think this is where we came in.
I'm experiencing a newfound sense of respect for our forebears, Sam.
I know how you feel, little buddy. Say what you will about our gene pool, it did manage to produce a couple of winners.
You hear that? You guys are winners!
If you factor out the squalid death in the dirty boiler room.
Alright, so the Sphinx challenge is all done. So now we need to go to the journey home.
Somebody on this train.
Yeah?
Now that your secret's out, you won't mind if we snoop through your steamer trunks?
Ah, come on, we got nothing to hide.
$153.5 steamer trunks, but no chest.
A lot of chest nuts, though.
Stay sprightly. Nah.
Hope we're interrupting something.
Not at all. I was just leaving. I won't rest till you give me the you know what.
Goodbye, Jürgen.
Whatever.
Tell him the secret, Dad.
Nefertiti, no!
What? I didn't say anything.
Nefertiti, you're grounded for life.
I've been grounded for life my whole life.
Help! I'm a prisoner in here.
Got someone in the trunk, eh? I'm afraid railway regulation number 268 leaves us no choice but to inspect it.
You're not the train conductors.
We're the untrained conductors.
Oh, well, go ahead then.
Clothes, blankets, pots and pans, magical bric-a-brac. No toy chest in here. I guess you're cleared.
Why would we steal the toy chest back? It was hard enough to get rid of it.
Think this is significant?
It's selectable, isn't it?
That's just one of our magic spells. Pay it no mind. Only mole people can do mole magic. And that particular spell is only useful to those who are under the dread vampire curse.
Some kind of vampire reverse curse?
I didn't say that.
No devil's toy box in there.
I'm taking off for a while. See ya. Where do you think you're going, little girl?
Yes. Oh, it's just you.
Yes, just me. All alone. You've got me where you want me.
There's only one thing I want. You know what that is?
Poor little dear. She's completely tongue-tied.
Only we could put the words in her mouth. The vampire reverse curse?
Tell me, where can I find it?
The sarcophagus in the next car.
Oh, I am saved from the fate worse than death. I am so happy I could kiss you. But I won't.
Jurgen?
I confess it. I took the toy chest.
Is that supposed to be me? Ugh, such an embarrassingly poor imitation.
Yeah?
Let me talk to Slushy.
What's up, dog?
Pringle wants to see you.
Ah, great, because I want to see him. Can't wait to see the look on his face when I tell him all about our new toy biplane.
Ah, don't bite me! Don't bite me!
Well, what did he think?
Who?
Pringle, about the toy.
Oh, right. Matter of fact, I never made it to his compartment. I got caught up in some personal business along the way. Yeah. Excuse me.
Walk to the other end of the car, and then go in Jurgen's door. No, in Jurgen's door.
Nobody home. Shall we?
Yes, let's shout.
Oh no, you don't! Oh, garlic! Crosses! My own protective talismans are keeping me away! Oh, the bitter irony of it all! Curses!
Curses indeed!
Stop! Get your filthy hands off that toy box! It's not for the likes of you! It's
empty.
What?
The trunk is empty.
No! I have failed you, Yogg Sagoth, but you will be avenged!
You know, even for a vampire, he's a weirdo. Look, Samus, cookie crumbs.
Guess that was Santa then.
Hope we're interrupting something.
Yes?
As a responsible adult, I feel it's my duty to give you this.
Hey!
Huh?
My dearest Jurgen, dewy young moleskin, long pale fingers, a Nefertiti!
Dad! We're in love!
You are not!
I hope I am not interrupting anything.
Debaucher, cradle robber, despoiler of innocence!
Perhaps this is a bad time.
I curse you!
No!
Whatever.
You've ruined my life! Again!
You'll survive.
Yeah? Survive this!
The whole scene hex.
I don't like this any better than you do, little buddy.
I do this again.
Nature's miracle. Keep working at it. Ringo likes milk.
Christmas Eve!
Sounds like Kringle.
What do you want? I'm busy in here.
Room service.
For the love of Blitzen, it's about damn time. Yeah, hold on a minute. Cookies! And milk! And they threw in a free can of nuts to make up for the inconvenience. You're bad for me, you naughty little snacks. But you go down so good. With the holly berries.
He's out cold.
For my first trick, I'll need to procure a small personal item from a member of the audience.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh. My word.
It's empty.
What? You mean I gave up my precious milk for nothing?
Wait a minute. There's a note. The Brotherhood of Young Sagan. Who could have written this?
Who indeed?
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh. My word. I've been double-crossed! Out, damn you, out!
That's the lot of them, little buddy. We've cleared every name on the list.
Except one.
Huh?
I must admit you had me fooled, Samuth. Always so concerned about the missing toy box, and the way you were always slipping off for a smoke break.
I never slipped off for
Grand Central Station. Now arriving at Grand Central Station, New York, New York.
What's that? Baby
Amelia Earhart?
Yes, baby Amelia Earhart. Little baby Amelia Earhart. Not what Bob.
Excuse me again.
Big boys, oh no, she's just a woman. Well, it appears this insignificant female has beat quite a few of the big boys at their own game, and now she's going home with all the toys, while the others are left scratching their heads, wondering what hit them.
Grand Central Station.
Any last words before we part?
Watch your step.
Excuse me again. Holy crap.
Kind of anticlimactic for a boss fight.
I thought it was exciting. Let's take this toy box and skedaddle, little pal. We've got an appointment with Monsieur Paperweight.
That's it? No final embrace? No slow fade? No interminable credit sequence with cheesy pop cover of the title tune?
There's a lot of silver trophies in
It
this
ain't
one.
over yet, little buddy. We've still got the most important reel to go, remember? I think the story's about to come to a head. And speaking of coming to a head, I need to duck out for a minute. Don't you start the last reel without me.
And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, fresh from the triumphant tour of Lower Middle Egypt, the scourge of them all people, treasure finders extraordinaire. Please welcome Sammun and Maximus.
Hi, folks. We didn't mean to interrupt the show. Here's that toy box you wanted. We'll be on our way.
Just as soon as you cop up our prize.
Of course, of course. But before I hand out the big reward, perhaps I can coax our intrepid adventurers into telling us a bit about their grand adventure.
Not much to it, really.
We came, we saw, we conquered. Hand over the loot.
So modest. No, I'm afraid my audience wants all the gory details. Don't you, friends? So tell me, Sammun and Maximus. To begin with, how was it you were able to pass through the mouth of the Sphinx?
After we got the can of nuts back from the elves, my little buddy and I squished into it and rode the Sphinx's tongue through the gate.
An astounding story, all the more convincing for being implausible.
Now do we get our...
However, once inside the tomb of Sammun-Mak, you were faced with many more dangers. Magic spells, deadly traps, bloodthirsty mole men. However, did you manage to beat the odds and secure the Devil's Toy Box?
Cleverly noting that Grandpa Mole took his cues from a hieroglyphic inscription, we turned ourselves into bas-relief tomb carvings, shuffled over to the marquee where the inscription was located, and added additional glyphs which had the effect of reversing the spell.
And also we got eaten and spit up by an asp.
What a strange and compelling, if convoluted, story. Audience, give them a hand for what they've been through. And the adventure does not end there. I'm told that you two were victims of a brazen daytime heist on the train ride back from Egypt. Can you tell the audience how you managed to thwart the thief and recover the treasure?
The robbery was committed by none other than that irrepressible scamp, baby Amelia Earhart.
She almost got away with it, but we were a little too tough for her.
A resourceful duo, don't you agree?
That's nice. Now how about that reward?
Fear not, my talented little logomorph. You will receive your reward, right? No! My dear Maximus, you have been chosen to play the starring role in the greatest spectacle of the age, the summoning of Yog-Sothoth.
The hell I have! Where's Sammun?
Yog-Sothoth, most terrible of the Ancient Ones, banished from this earthly plane for 6 long millennia. But you, with your extraordinary psychic gift, you will intone the words to bring him from the realm of darkness into the light.
The hell I will!
Yes, the hell you will. If you refuse to play your role, a certain friend of yours will meet an unfortunate demise.
Sammun!
An unfortunate demise in a vat of flesh-eating ants.
Yikes! Are you sure this role is me?
You are the one with the gift. Which reminds me. can't have you pulling any funny business.
All right then, let's get it over with. Cue up the entrance music.
Yog-Sagoth, primal prince of chaotic night, descend to us through the writhing wastes of utter darkness. We summon thee with the deathless words from the Book of Abominations.
Now you say, Umke Onine, the other ways Einfei. Umke Onine, the other ways Einfei.
It's happening!
Yeah, well, we aim to please. Catch you around.
Wait, one little thing I forgot to mention. Yog-Sagoth demands the sacrifice
That's your problem.
of the one in the summoning circle.
What the?
Such a pity. Welcome, my lord.
Whoa, forget this. Scenes like this are unsuitable for impressionable viewers like me. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. What's my motivation supposed to be?
Abject fear.
Right.
And now they want me to do absolutely nothing while Sam is lowered into a pit of flesh-eating ants. This will take a very long time, but you'll get 2 warnings from Paperweight, but eventually Sam will be lowered into the pit of ants. So while this takes its time, how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? I'm excited to get Final Fantasy 15 done tonight. I don't know how many episodes we recorded because I haven't edited them yet, but we've recorded... We did like almost the entire second half of the game last night. Well, this is taking a while. It's for the trophy, though.
Quit stalling.
Okay, okay.
Just waiting for dinner? Yeah, I might do that myself when we're done here. I'm going to play the other episode and see how long that takes. And then I'll have my dinner, and then I'll do the next episode, and then I'll have dinner. Depending on how much longer this one is. Wow, they really give you a lot of time. Any day now, game. Come on.
You are trying my patience.
Aye, aye, aye.
And then you gotta wait a little bit longer again. Any day now, game.
That's it. You lose.
Finally.
Ooh, ouch. Ooh, stop. Oh, that tickles.
Scenes like this are unsuitable for impressionable viewers like me.
Alright, now to solve this for real.
This is where my skee-ball expertise pays off.
Charlie, am I glad to see you? Onion A, the other way's Einfeld. Did I just say that? Okay, Onion A, the other way's Einfeld. Did I just say that?
I don't think so.
Now you say, okay, Onion A, the other way's Einfeld. I see him! There he is, in the chest! Yog-Sothoth? Tentacles, glowing red eyes. Yep, gotta be him. Shorter than I expected him to be. Let me see. Where? Look close. Okay, Onion A, the other way's Einfeld. Uh-oh.
I believe that's the end of the episode.
Well, that was impressively grotesque.
We certainly gave the audience their money's worth, wouldn't you say, folks?
Oh, they're all dead. We're gone.
Not this thing.
Oh, that's right. Can't have the Devil's Toy Box falling into any other villainous hands.
Where should we stash it?
appreciate your thinking of us, but we don't do that old world hocus pocus anymore. I got a nice dry cleaning business, and Nefertiti's going to school for...
Dad, I told you! It isn't Nefertiti anymore. It's Bubbles.
Sorry we can't help you, but you see how it is.
Yeah, we see how it is. Come on, Maximus.
Boy, America sure has changed these guys. I hardly recognize them. Look, Samuth, they even slice their cucumbers lengthwise.
What? Mich kann diese Dose Fiesel einzufällt. It is true. Papa, have we fallen so far? We have forgotten our heritage. We have forgotten we are moles.
Okay, we'll take the toy chest back.
Great. Keep us posted if...
But you've got to help us guard it.
You will live here in this boiler room with us. There's plenty of space.
How about we compromise? Our kids will open an office in the building and help you keep an eye on the chest.
We've got kids?
Shut up, Maximus.
It's a deal. Now let's see. We'd better cast that spell of protection to keep it safe.
Let me do it, Dad.
Stand over there so you don't get zapped by the magic.
Wouldn't want to do that.
Let's see. How does it go again?
The Holstein hex! You're not turning me into no cow!
Maximus! You know, there's a great basement apartment opening up on 83rd Street. 2 bedrooms, built-in washer-dryer.
Two skeletons, 4 mouldering reels of film, and 1 buried toy box. A century-old story, now forgotten in the sub-basement of history. But the past has a disconcerting tendency to claw through the freshly laid sod of the present and wrap its cadaverous fingers around the entrails of the future.
Well, that took longer than expected. The restroom
Yeah, no
at the
kidding.
train station was closed, so I had to... Hey! You watched the ending without me, didn't you, you malevolent little fiend? So tell me, what was the big final act twist? Samuth and Maximus dragged underground by sex-crazed anarchist sewer rats? Come on, little buddy, don't keep me in suspense. Obviously, the story was moving towards some mind-boggling final twist. So what was it? Max, what's wrong with... you? Little buddy?
What?
Keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times. The ride is about to get twisty.
Sam Max will return in episode 3. They stole Max's brain. Alright, everybody. We did it. That's Sam and Max season 3, episode 2. Stay tuned, and I'm going to start episode 3, and then that'll be it for today. And we return to our regular schedule tomorrow. So hang loose. I'll be right back.